Hello, my name is Greg Dixon, your Chief Enabler and Kartra Whisperer. For this demonstration, I'm going to show you how to set up a broadcast email and fine-tune your selection using tags in Kartra. So the email functionality of Kartra is extremely powerful, and the ability to target specific people not only by tags and also by their behavior uh, opens up all sorts of possibilities. So let's take a look. So here we find the broadcast option under My Communications and Broadcasts. And there's some recent broadcasts that I've sent out, and I'm going to create a new one here, and I'm going to call it Sample Broadcast. And again, there isn't a category, so I'm going to create one for call it Demonstration. There we go. And yeah, so we're done. You can add more than one category if you need to. I'll just select Demonstration, and here we are. So we're going to send. Here you have an option to send by SMS. I have a gateway set up through Twilio, or you can send it by email. So we're just going to send it by email. You can put in your sender name and return email address, so it appears that it's coming from you. And there we go. And then next. So here's where the magic happens, and you can select your recipient. So there's all sorts of ways. You can see there's a big list here. It says, everybody in database. Well, you probably never want to do that. Subscribe to list, not subscribe to list. Has tag, did not have a tag. All sorts of things by country, specific custom field, has completed a sequence, not clicked a tracking link, has clicked a tracking link, visited a page, all sorts of things. Even if they've received a broadcast in the past and never opened it. So that's a selection you can do. We're right now, we're going to do a subscribe to a list. And we're going to choose our sample list that we created recently. I think it's called sample opt-in list. There we go, sample opt-in list. And we'll add it. And it shows that we have 3 people in the selection. So we do have 3 people. And you can add another criteria. So there's an and or. If it's and, both has to be true in order to include. So I'm going to here again demonstration, and has a tag, and there's that sample opt-in, which we had created in a previous demonstration. So now we have 2 people selected instead of 3. This could be something like somebody's opened a previous broadcast or not opened a previous broadcast, or they've clicked on something, any of those things. Very rich selection of choices. And I'm not going to demonstrate it here, but you could add more than one list here too. So it has a very rich set of options. So we're happy with that. We're going to go save to next. And here you have the option to do an A/B split or a single email. We're going to do a single email. And this is, I'm just going to call it broadcast. And can't type. Type like a drunken monkey. And here again, when you're composing your email here, you have a choice of basic, basic, which is really just pure text, and you can insert these the first name. These are placeholders. It's like mail merge, whatever that person's name is. It's going to go loop through, and it'll personalize. Um, like you can say, hola, first name, yada, anyway, and signature, all that kind of stuff. And 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 when you're happy with it, you can send it. What I want to show you now is something, the advanced mode, and in the advanced mode, you can have a full template. So you might have a pre-designed um, email that you can drag in there, and then you go edit. Um, and let's see if I can get rid of that gracefully. Yeah, there we go. The back advanced. I don't know if we can do. Okay. So in the advanced mode, you get all these blocks of things that you can add or not add. So there we go. Back to the blank, and this include headlines, which I almost never use. Simple text, where you drag the text in there, and then you fill it out like you would normally. Um, and there are things, content, images you'll use, and you can lay out your images in full page, partial page, two or three, have quite a few options. And this is the video is the main reason I tend to I will use the advanced layout, is because then I can select a video that's in my collection. Yeah, Kartra Whisper. There we go. Probably got a few things in there. How to launch, and then you can put in the video. It doesn't actually embed the video into the email. It just really puts a thumbnail in the video, and you can and when you click on it, it'll play the video. So also buttons. That's quite often too. You can put a button in there. Again, whoops. Whoosh. Yeah, you can, with the pencil here, you can put in something, your own message. Choose your favorite color. Yeah, how that goes. And so you can compose an email any way you want. And once you have something that you've spent time with, and you have an email layout that you really like I'm just going to go in here. Do I have something in? Okay, I've got, okay. So that brought in a section that I designed before. Um, and so you can take in something you'd saved from before, edit it, get it the way you want, and then add it, save as a template, and you can reuse it. So that's the best way. It's one of the best ways to, if you have like a common signature, something you want to use over and over again, is to save it as a template. And so just for fun, I'm just going to bring this one in, bring that one over, just drop that in for now. And as you see, it's got the code in there to put the first name in, times, edit it. So that's a very powerful way of creating something once and then reusing it. And then here, the test email, I'll just put my email in there. It'll just show up. It takes usually about a minute to show up in your inbox, and then if you're happy with the way that goes, the way it works, there's some things here you can preview in different devices, center, you can put a background, all that kind of thing. I tend to do something very simple. I just use a plain background, and I use the buttons and these other the buttons in the video mostly. And when you're happy with it, you click next, and here you can add an automation, which could be all sorts of things. Adding giving access to a um, yeah, okay, any link. So yeah, okay, select as assign a tag. Okay, so that's interesting. So you can pick any one of these tags, and give them a tag just by the activity they've done within the email. So that's very powerful. A demonstration. Um, and it's thinking, thinking, thinking. Anyway, so uh, that would allow you to do all sorts of things depending on the behavior of the recipient. So whether they click on links, whether they watch a video, all that kind of thing. Pretty amazing. Pretty powerful stuff. And then here, you can do things. You can just, if you click on send now, it will if you hit the save and next, it'll send it. You can schedule it at a specific time. You can pick the time and the date it goes. So if we wanted to do, say, tomorrow, and send it at 8 a.m., we can do that. And or you can save as a draft. And that's all we're going to do for now is save as a draft, save and next, and there we go. So that's a little summary. We've got two recipients for this. It's saved as a draft. We can go back at any time, edit it again, and then broadcast. So yep. So that's that in a nutshell. Um, pretty powerful stuff, and gives you a lot of control over who's going to receive your broadcast, and also you'll track. Um, you have access to analytics, so you could see on a screen who opened broadcast. Yeah, also, if people unsubscribe, or if they've clicked on something, there's a lot of information. It's very powerful mail system. Anyway, I hope that was informative for you, and we'll talk to you later. Thank you.